Hi Leo, welcome to 2019. This is a reading for Leo Sun, Moon, and Rising for the year of 2019 from January through June. My name is Colleen Faris and this is my channel Arcana Rising. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to see the July through December videos, you can go to my website, colleenfaris.com, click on shop, and look for your sign, Leo, and it'll be there for $6, so it's like $1 a month, basically, to see the rest of the year. I appreciate your business and your support for what I love to do, and let's get into it. So, I am using the Angel Tarot card deck by Doreen Virtue. And I'm also going to be using the Magical Messages from the Fairies Oracle card deck, also from Doreen Virtue. I already dealt out the cards, the tarot cards for the year, for January through June, but now I'm going to be shuffling and dealing the Oracle cards. I found doing it this way saves a little bit of time, so you don't have to sit here and stare at me for a super long amount of time. So I'm just tuning in. While I'm doing this, please get comfortable, because this is going to be a long video. Oh. Okay, we got January, February, there it is, March, like this is a very positive year for you guys before I even get into the cards. I'm feeling very positive, so that's a good sign. Please show me March. It is April. Ooh, that just jumped right out. May. I think it's this one. Started to jump. And June. Whoa. Alright, 2 came out for June. Okay. Quick and painless. So I'm going to angle the camera down so you can see all the cards that we have here laid out for you. Making sure you can see everything. I was just saging before I started the video. Okay. Oh. Okay. So we have January through June, and then I also have a theme and a challenge for you for this year. So let's get right into it. Page of Earth we have for the theme. And this says good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So there is this level of curiosity for wanting to deepen your knowledge and your experience in a certain area of your life. There's like a level of curiosity, but also a little bit of uncertainty as well. And it feels very positive. It feels like if you get into this new area of study or doing something more challenging for yourself, it's going to be very successful and beneficial for you. But also knowing that understanding that you don't know everything about this subject yet, or you're only at the page, you know, you still have the Knight, the Queen, and the King to work through to gain more knowledge and wisdom. So there is still a lot left to be learned. So don't think that this is like the end of the road for whatever it is that you've been trying to dive deeper with, basically. This is the year of going deeper. There's still more work to be done. Your challenge this year is the world. So this feels like closure coming up. This is the last card in the major arcana, in the major journey of the Fool, of the Dreamer, and this is about stepping through into a next phase of your life. So in order to do that, you have to shut the door behind you to that part of your life that used to be. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of letting go occurring, but there's also a lot of embracing and excitement for the new that's coming. So you're stepping into a new beginning where there's this level of uncertainty and you're not really sure how it's going to work out. But also there's an excitement for the new. So don't let this fear of the unknown prevent you from enjoying the journey, because you're about to step through into something quite magical for yourself is what's coming up. And this is the end of the road, the end of the journey. So this is like, it feels like you're wrapping up a lot of stuff this year, so that you can prepare yourself for this new journey that you're going to be stepping into. It says here, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. So there is much that you have learned, and now you're taking those lessons and you're bringing it into this new phase of your life. Okay, let's get into January, even though I know that you're getting this towards the end of January, but it's good to still reflect and see if this resonates. So let's get into that. Ace of Fire. So this is a very positive card. This is the Ace of Wands. So there's an opportunity for some serious motivation to move forward in a certain area of your life. You're going to feel that fiery drive to really move forward. There's going to be opportunities to move forward. And I'm just hearing moving forward is what's coming about. And it says, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. So being open and willing to say yes to what's coming your way, because it's being offered to you for a reason. This is a very positive and motivating and like a push forward, basically. It's like pushing you towards something great. And it says everything's okay. So if you are concerned about accepting that opportunity that's been coming your way, it's saying it's gonna work out. Just, easy does it. Don't fear. Don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way. So just trust in the process. Say yes and go for it. We also have marriage. It says the fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. So this could be a month of wedding proposals. Could be you're getting married this month, or it could be a new commitment towards yourself or partnering up with someone. Maybe starting a business, because this is an opportunity. This is usually concerning career or what you're most passionate about. So maybe you have found a supportive partner to assist you in moving forward in that journey, and they are the one that's offering you the opportunity that you should be saying yes to. This could also be a new relationship coming about this month, or taking a relationship to the next level. So that's pretty important. And don't let your fear hold you back from committing. Okay. Then we have February. We have 5 of Earth, which is the 5 of Pentacles. And when I see the number 5, for me, 5 is change. And 5 of Pentacles, so a change in finances. So there's like a financial shift going on this month. It says, fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. So I feel like this is just, you know, whatever was being offered to you in January is creating shifts in February, but it's all for the best. It's all, you know, it's shifting so that it can make this new opportunity happen for you, basically. So you just have to keep trusting in the process. Don't let your fear, you know, pull you back from really moving forward with what's being offered to you here. Just because things are shifting doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just means, you know, it just means things are shifting. That's all. And it's not permanent. It's not a permanent thing. So just, you know, remind yourself that it's temporary. It's a temporary shift. And accepting help from others is really important this month. You know, continuing to have that supportive, the supportive people in your life to, you know, reassure you that everything's going to work out. You know, I feel like this is really important this year, is, you know, reminding yourself that everything is okay and everything is happening for a reason and happening for your benefit. You could be leaving a job this month, or considering leaving a job to go into a new one that would be more aligned with your purpose. The oracle card that came up says, get some exercise. It says, as your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. So exercising, creating movement helps to move the energy in your body from the mind through the rest of your body, so that you can be grounded and can really observe things from a calmer point of view, rather than being in an anxious, fear-based state of mind. Looking at all the changes that are occurring makes it easier for you to flow with the changes. So just keeping your body moving and getting that extra energy flowing through you is really going to benefit you this month. In March, we have the Page of Air, which is the Page of Swords. It says, challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. So this is continuing to talk about shifts that are occurring, but now it's more of a mental communication-based shift that's happening. A change in how you perceive things, how you process. And then also we have Mercury is going retrograde in March from the 5th to the 28th. So this is also talking about, you know, communication breakdowns could be occurring. Page of Swords is really reminding you that you don't know everything yet. You know, every time I think of a page, I think of like a naive teenager. You know, they think they know everything and they have an opinion for everything, when really they don't really have that much experience in life, and still have a lot to learn. So I feel like that's where the energy is for you this month. So there's this level of, for lack of better words, I'm hearing arrogance, feeling like you know better than other people, or being unwilling to accept the information that is being brought to your attention. So really pay attention to that this month. really keep yourself in check and keep reminding yourself that there's still a lot to learn here, and this is a learning process, and there's a level of irritability that I feel comes with this card, because I feel that because these changes are occurring and you're trying to work with it, but you're not used to it, so it's throwing things off energetically for you and just creating this level of irritability that you're trying to work around. So just be really cautious this month in March. Truth delivered without tact, so you could be a little harsh to, like, the way that you are communicating with others is a little too much to take in for other people. Or you may be finding that other people are really harsh towards you. It could be both ways. So just be cautious this month. We have children. Your connection with children is part of your life's purpose coming up in the oracle cards. But I feel like this is more of like getting into the silliness, not taking things so seriously, checking back in anytime you feel that arrogance really bubble up or irritability, and just think about, like, what would a child do in this situation? To them, it wouldn't really be that big of a deal. They would probably ask a lot of questions to try to understand things more, or just not put so much energy into whatever this problem is, and just be like, I'm gonna go play instead. And I know that sounds really silly, but it feels like when there's something that challenging coming up for you, you have to counteract that with the opposite energy, which is play, instead of, resistance and seriousness and anger. Let's get into our silliness and playfulness and just let it go for now. And then a solution will arise in that openness and expansiveness, and more of a receptive energy than a resisting energy. So that's something to really consider for March. So for April, you got two tarot cards come up for April, in addition to the oracle card. So in the beginning of the year, we were talking about an opportunity for a new career. Things are shifting financially and then mentally, and we're trying to process, and work with those changes. And now it feels like this is when it really comes together. This is when things start really speeding up for you. And this is when the changes start coming in. April feels like it's a very significant month for everyone. Every sign that I've read has had very significant messages for April, and then through May and June. And I believe it's because we have retrogrades going on. We have 3. So April 10th begins Jupiter retrograde. April 24th, Pluto goes retrograde, and April 30th, Saturn goes retrograde. So there's a lot of shifts, like major shifts happening. There's a lot of transition occurring, but also a level of, like, let's get down to business as well. So let's take a look at the cards. We have first, we have a major arcana card, which signifies a major event going on for this month. And this is renewal. This is the Judgment card. This is life review. It says, review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. This is when you start to evaluate your situation and determine whether or not you're willing and ready to take on this new challenge, to move in this new direction and step on this new path. Do you have what it takes? And I'm telling you, yes, you do. Knight of Air. We have Knight of Air is Knight of Swords, and this is a very fast moving card, or moving knight. This is the fastest knight out of all the cards in the deck, out of all the other knights. And so this is indicating that things are really going to be picking up speed and moving a lot faster for you. So it's really important that you allow yourself to prepare. Like, as these shifts are occurring, like, let's not get into this like victim energy throughout these months. Let's get ready for it. Let's embrace the changes and say, like, what can I do to prepare? What can I do to prepare? What can I do to prepare? Because these changes are happening and I want them to happen and I'm ready for them, but how can I be more ready, So this card says, events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. So sometimes with this card, you can, you're moving much faster than you are processing. So it's like acting before thinking it all the way through, and there's this level of this like intensity of a mind going on where thoughts and ideas and inspirations are really occurring at great speed. You have to kind of lasso them in and take a good hard look at them a little bit deeper before you start charging ahead with them. So that's just a little level of caution there. But we do have new career for an oracle card here. Your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. So I feel like this is the month when you're really charging ahead towards a new career. So this has been a level of preparation over the first 3 months, and April is when you really step into this new career or new passion in your life. In May, we have the 9 of Water, and we have birthday. So I feel like this is very much... So actually, let me just pause and just say that in numerology, this year, 2019, when you reduce those numbers, you get the 12 and you get the 3. So when it's the 12, it's talking about, it's like the Hanged Man energy, which is the 12, which talks about, pauses and delays in certain situations, needing a new perspective. And for me, I feel like it's really calling in patience during those slow times and really observing your surroundings and seeing if your environment is still reflecting your original intentions for the year. When it's in the 3 energy, it's a very, very creative energy. It's very expansive and expressive, and it's highly manifestative, if that's a word. It's big for manifestation. Like, what you want to manifest will come to fruition. As long as you were taking that Hanged Man slower times and using it to your advantage to continue to build your environment in a way that attracts what it is that you're trying to manifest. So you wanted something new this year, you're looking to study something new or get into some new endeavor. So there's some things that you have to release here in order to do that. So here's the new opportunity at the beginning of the year. Do you want to go down this new path towards a new career? Yes, I do. This is my intention. And so these may feel like a slower moving months. where you have to really set up your environment and prepare for what's being magnetized towards you, what's being attracted towards you. So you're setting up your environment to really reflect what it is that you originally intended for yourself. It starts to come together in April, or you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel in April. And then here we have your wish is coming true in 2 cards here. So 9 of water, 9 of cups. This is the card right before the 10, and 10 is a big completion number. It's the completion number for the cups, so this is the cups card. Your wish comes true, concerns fade away, a love of life. So there's like shorter journeys in these suits here, and when you get to the 10, that's like a completion phase, like a minor completion phase. So you're one step away, but it's saying it's coming together. You know, everything that you've been stressing out about is no longer there. Your wish has come true. What it is that you were trying to manifest for yourself is here. Birthday, a significant birthday holds the answer to your question. But I also feel like this is reminding you of that energy of, you know, when you blow out the candles on a cake for your birthday and you make a wish, like it doesn't just disappear. It's going out into the universe when you set that intention. So it's like that kind of energy is coming up, or that really joyful, exciting energy where you're hopeful for the future. That's coming in this month. And it's probably also kind of taking a peek at your future here when your birthday comes around. Something significant kind of comes together for you, where you're having like an aha moment. So we will see what happens there in the second video. But this is a very, very positive month where you're finally understanding that everything is connected, that if you nurture your intentions, they will come to fruition. And honestly, this is your ability to manifest is extremely powerful. It's only taking 3 months, 3 maybe 4 months for it to really come together. When others, people's, ability to manifest can take years. I mean, for me personally, like my husband and I, we wanted to have a baby, and it took us 4 years for that to come to fruition. You have to really nurture that intention and set up your surrounding environment to really support that, so that it comes to you faster. Where we were living was a very stressful environment. Then when we moved here, all that stress faded away, and we got pregnant like right away. And it's because that environment was reflecting the energy that we needed to welcome in that new energy. Do you know what I mean? So really actively preparing is super important, and I don't think I can stress that enough for you. Okay. Awesome. Oh, very positive. Okay. So, I talked about this marriage card at the beginning of the year. New levels of commitment, possible relationship coming about, and you're going through your shifting phase with some other areas of your life, and it feels like because that shifted, your energy in general has shifted and has given you this newfound joy for life, and becomes very attractive and magnetizing. So if you're looking for a relationship, it feels like there's a possibility of a relationship coming about. in June or coming up in the next few months. So it feels like this is what your new intention is. Like you got your career thing figured out, and now that stress is gone, and you're realizing, like with that life review energy, it's like looking back and seeing, wow, everything that I went through really was for a reason. Everything that I went through was actually for my benefit, and the universe is working in my favor as long as I meet it halfway. June, we have the Queen of Cups. This is a highly intuitive energy. This is really full of love energy as well. It says relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. So this is a nurturing, very nurturing card, a very loving card, but also a powerfully intuitive card as well. And I feel like you are really tapping into your intuition now that you've cleared away that other stress that you were going through in the beginning, in the first couple months here, and you've, embraced that joy for life that's helped to clear away those stressful burdens, and it's made it easier for you to hear your intuition really speaking to you. And you're tapping into that love energy again because you're feeling hopeful again. And this is a time to set another intention. So by June, you should be setting another intention, because that other intention came to fruition so quickly. And now it's like, okay, now what do you want to do? Now I want to work with my relationships. And it's saying, ask for what you want. It's telling you straight up, this is the time to set intentions. Let the universe and other people know what you need. Voice your needs. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to share your feelings with people, especially the ones that you care about. And then it says, new home. Moving is a step in the right direction for you. And I feel like this is where this energy comes back in again, where it's like, in order to move to this new, and this may not necessarily be an actual residential move. This could just be moving from how you used to view love and stepping into this new idea of love, and what it really means for you, which is less resistance, more joyfulness and expansiveness, and having the confidence to speak up and ask for what you need in a relationship, or just in a friendship, or anything relating to that. So there's a level of vulnerability coming in here by being honest with yourself and what you need in terms of a relationship, and just putting it out there. Put it out there. And, stay in that joyful energy. It says, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition, because it's going to guide you in the next 6 months on how to achieve this level of love that you've desired for such a long time. And this might be with a new relationship, or it could be with a current one. But in order to really embrace it, you have to continue to release old habits, old ways of perceiving love, and old traumas surrounding love, so that you can really fully embrace the expansiveness that love really is. So this is a pretty amazing year for you. You're ready to take on things that you've been avoiding. And I think that's all about, could be all about love here. There's like a shyness regarding love. But also, things that you've wanted for yourself for a really long time. It feels like now it's like you're ready to do it. No more victim energy, no more feeling like you can't do it, no more finding excuses to distract yourself from stepping into the person that you're meant to be. This is a very powerful, empowering year, and I'm very excited to see where this takes you, Leo. This is so exciting. Please leave comments below and let me know how this resonates with you and what comes up for you over the next couple months. I'm going to be very curious to see how everyone relates to these cards. So obviously these are general readings, so some aspects of this may not fully resonate with you, but other aspects of the reading will, and I'd love to hear what does, what doesn't. And if you'd like to read, or if you'd like to watch the July through December video, you can go to my website, which is below, colleenfaris.com. Click on shop, and it will show you the list of videos. Look for Leo, click on it, and it's only $6. Thank you so much for your purchase if you decide to do so. I really appreciate your support. It helps me to continue doing what I love to do, and I hope you have a fabulous 2019. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.